What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to a brand new video. It is Pokestocks here, as it is officially Sunday, December 7th. In this episode, I'll be going over weekly news and market buys, / of course, my opinions on everything that's going on. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. This video is going to be a little bit longer than usual, a lot more information, and of course, a lot more in depth. As I like to start every video off with the quote of the day. If you do not like the quote of the day, then skip 1 minute ahead. So today's quote reads, create something. One of the biggest things I believe in is actually creating a legacy, creating a brand, creating a business, whatever the case may be. I'm currently in the crafts right now of actually creating a whole nother YouTube channel for something else I'm interested in my hobby. And you guys would be honestly pretty shocked to see, what growing a community, what growing a YouTube channel, a business does, man. It's great. So this is just a reminder, and I'm telling you, because I literally had this exact same thought, and I've built, Pokestocks, right? That's one of them, for example. If you guys have a hobby, if you guys have something in mind that you love to do, go ahead and record it, man. See where it takes you. I never thought in a million years that I would be in the position where I am today, having over 4,000 subscribers, a Discord over 1,000 members. And just keep in mind, I am literally just like you. There's nothing different. All I do is just talk in front of a microphone. So, hey, record something and see where it brings you. Also, guys, feel free to join the Discord down below if you want to talk to like-minded people, and of course, talk to your boy Pokestocks. And let's dive right into this episode. So, we are officially done with our first week of December, and honestly, it's been ups and downs. We saw the Black Friday pump / Cyber Weekend sales happen on TCG Player, pumping a lot of product up and also crashing a lot of product down. But most importantly, I think we can all agree that that weekend we saw a massive surge of buy volume. So it looks like a lot of people went crazy and bought a lot of product up. Now, I want to start this video off with Phantasmal Flames. Believe it or not, within my past few episodes, I have not talked about this set. So we need to do a little bit of a discussing. Now, regarding what I currently see on the first page when you type in the set, booster boxes, 256, Pokemon Center ETBs 205, regular ETBs at 86. So everything has been looking, slight decline. We also have the top chase cards. If you click on the booster box, just to go a little bit more in depth, the past month we are down 12%. And if we take a broad look, guys, we are literally at an all-time low with Phantasmal Flame booster boxes. Now you guys might be asking me, I get this question all the time. Maybe not as much as I used to, but I still get it, frequently. Should I be picking up Phantasmal Flames? No, you should not. This is a set you should definitely wait on. And in my personal opinion, on my buy list, this is at the bottom. This set will be out for 2-3 years. And most importantly, not to hate on Phantasmal Flames as I already do, but realistically, right, this set is not the greatest in terms of depth. So I believe that in the near future, it will be very, very affordable to invest in. Now, taking a look at the singles market, I went over this in a previous episode when I talked about Phantasmal. I discussed how the Mega Sharpedo has actually flipped the Dawn SIR for being the number 3 chase card, but it looks like they are competing once again in price, 48 and 47. And then we obviously have the Mega Charizard Ultra Rare sitting at 40, blah, blah, blah. Now, you guys might be wondering, are there any singles I should be picking up right now, Pokestocks? Well, I'm going to give you an answer. I am not that informed on the singles right now, right? I understand that the top 2 are the Mega Charizards, but I believe on what I'm currently seeing is that they are continuing to decline in price. So I am patiently waiting. I do not think you should be buying in. However, I've been seeing a lot of speculation that this card in particular is very, very underrated. I feel like a lot of people underlook this card. At least that's what I've been hearing. I don't know if that's accurate or not. Let me know what you guys think. Obviously, the SIR is beautiful, but a lot of people are looking at this Mega Hyper Rare as a, a little bit of different perspective, because of the chances of pulling this card are so much more difficult than the SIR. Comparing that it is a little bit more cheaper questions the market a little bit, like what's going on. Also looking at Mega Evolution base set, which has again been ups and downs, but I want to briefly mention, and this is sticking out to me personally, guys, we have the Mega Evolution Enhanced Booster Box sitting at $233. That, my friends, is literally competing with an all-time low we are seeing right now. And I am looking at this product and being in all seriousness, this is a comfortable buy-in price for me. Like, if I wanted to go crazy in Mega, which I am personally not right now, I'm going to be waiting, but some of you guys might want to be picking this stuff up, which you do what you want. $230 is a reasonable price. MSRP for booster boxes right now, I believe, is like $180. On the third party, they're always going to be a little bit more expensive. And I bet if you can negotiate or find deals online, these are probably going for $215 to $220. So you could take that for what you want. I always like to make it pretty clear that if you look at market price on TCG Player, Facebook Marketplace usually has like a 10 to 15%, slash on that because people are willing to discount a little bit more. So always check that. But Mega Evolution Enhanced, guys, by the way, this is the enhanced booster box as well. So it comes with the promo, which is actually worth more money. So it makes the booster box theoretically cheaper as well. Just an affordable buying price. Let me know in the comments if you guys are interested in picking up anything right now, especially from the new 2 sets from Mega Evolution era. As I always do, I like to keep you guys updated every single day with the latest news posted by PokeNotify. I am not sponsored by them, but I love to use them as they do great, post and keep the market updated. Starting off, we have new starter deck 100 battle. Okay, why is it so trippy with the words right there? So basically, this is what we know in terms of just being, I believe, like a new starter deck thing. Nothing to go too crazy about, so I'm not gonna harp on that too much. But I do want to harp on this, guys. This week, please write this down. Note this in your notebook, however you take notes. Sam's Club, at least as of today, December 7th, we had no change yet, right? At the time of recording this is still confirmed that Sam's Club will be restocking Prismatic Evolution ETBs December 9th, 2025, which is this upcoming Tuesday. So again, write this in your notebooks. This will be in store, and I will keep you updated for tomorrow as it will be the last day before release. But I just want to really harp on this right there, that this is going to be a fantastic time to be picking up Prismatic ETBs at MSRP or even on the third party, which I will discuss later in this video. But guys, again, please note this, and I would highly recommend not missing this opportunity. We are getting closer and closer to new modern sets being released. Prismatic Evolutions, in not being disrespectful to this set, but it is becoming a lot older, and there's so many more sets that need to get reprinted, restocked. So this literally might be, and again, I'm not trying to sound crazy, but this might be the last time, or maybe the last 1 to 2 more times that we're gonna have Prismatic ETBs getting a massive reprint, right? So again, keeping it out there, and this will be at wholesale, so it's gonna be a little bit cheaper as well. Again, I highly advise this is going to be the play of the week for any of you guys who have a Sam's Club membership near you. I will definitely be picking these up if I can, of course, on the 9th at my local Sam's Club. So regarding this, I've been getting a lot of questions asking Prismatic ETBs, Prismatic ETBs, Prismatic ETBs. What's going on this week? Should we see Prismatic ETBs hit an all-time low? What's going on? Well, I do want to make it pretty clear, right? If we look at the past year of growth alone, we could totally see, and I mentioned this previously, right? The amount of buy volume has shrinked dramatically, right? Since the Pokemon boom to where we are today. As you guys can see, the blue candles, I know it's kind of hard to see, especially if you're watching this on a big screen or whatever, but in my summary, the buy volume candles has sort of gone down in a domino effect. We obviously do see that massive surge for the Black Friday, but in all realistic, the broad view shows the buy volume is shrinking. So what does that play a role in this? Well, as the buy volume is shrinking, that obviously means that prices are going to continue to fall. If people are not willing to pay at more expensive price, then ETBs are going to take more of a little bit of a hit. Now, we've seen this in the past that the all-time low of Prismatic ETBs, the absolute floor minimum was $100, $100 USD, right? We've seen that happen again and again with Sam's Club and Costco. They hit 100 and they stay there. I believe that Prismatic ETBs will hit their floor level this upcoming Tuesday. I believe that is sincerely is going to happen. They're down 15% this month. They're probably going to hit 100, and they officially might break a new all-time low. And if they officially break a new all-time low, I'm taking my predictions on this. We might just see one of the biggest buy surges ever for Prismatic Evolution ETBs ever. Because I heard this from a YouTuber. I sort of forgot who said this, but it was so true, right? Everyone is in different stages of the game. People are waiting for certain products to hit new all-time lows, and they will be spamming entering the market. So if Prismatic ETBs already got a massive buy volume surge when they hit $100, imagine, guys, imagine the amount of volume that's going to enter the market if these ETBs hit 90. It's going to be ridiculous. I know for sure personally I will most likely be picking up a few at a card show, whatever, for $90. You can't beat that, right? Because that's a new all-time low. So just keep that in mind with these Prismatic ETBs. If I had to be realistic and had to be humble with everything I'm saying, these are probably going to hit $95 if everything goes to plan and if everything sort of seems the way it is, right? If trends keep going the way they're going, prismatic ETBs might hit $90 to $95 with this upcoming Sam's Club reprint. We're already down dramatically so much, and there has been no massive restock in any stores recently. So if we get a massive stock released into the market, imagine the amount of damage that that's going to do to these prismatic ETBs. So I would really be on high alert right now for Prismatic Evolutions this week. That is sort of this main topic for this video. December, the second week, is going to be prismatic based, so just keep that in mind. Moving on, I haven't been mentioning this, and it's bad on my part. I've sort of forgot that this product existed in ways, which again is bad on my part. But this Paldean Fates Great Tusk and Iron Threads Premium Collection box has been a really, really solid purchase right now. Regarding everything we are seeing with Paldean Fates, this seems to be a little bit of a light in the dark, and I've been getting a lot of questions asked on this about should I be picking this up right now. If we take a look at the past, month, it's down 14%. We see another massive buy volume surge right here, hitting 114. And by the way, I did some math for you guys just to make this easier. If we take a quick look at the Paldean Fates booster pack, we could see that these booster packs were hitting around $15 in November. If we take a more of a year look, we could see how much these booster packs have climbed up. But to be more realistic, these booster packs were climbing around $15 each. And then when we had the official release of this premium collection box right here, we could see the massive dip and again the massive buy volume surge. And these booster packs are now going for $11.31. And I did the math. 115 divided by 11, which is the exact market price divided by the amount of packs in this, gets you $10.45 per pack. So you are getting cheaper than the price to pack ratio right now for a regular sleeve booster pack if you pick up this premium collection box. And what we know about Paldean Fates, so we know a lot about these older Scarlet and Violet sets as they will be rotating out within the next few months. This really, and again, no FOMO here, but realistically might be one of the last few plays we're going to see with, a lot of these older sets right here. Same thing happened with 151. If you guys remember, we had 151 get the official Sam's Club 10 reprint, and I believe that this product right here will almost do the same. So just keep that in mind, and let me know in the comments what you guys think about this product and if you've been picking them up. I think these went live on Walmart Plus or something along those lines. I believe initially these were supposed to be a Costco run or something, and then things switched up. Whatever the case may be, right? Let's just say it's out there, and that's current market price. So that's sort of what we know so far. Going to a set that has been, one of the few on this channel, Destined Rivals. Destined Rivals, Destined Rivals, Destined Rivals. Pokestocks, what do you think about this set? I've made my mind pretty clear. I obviously think that Destined Rivals is an S+ set. It's going to do fantastic long term. I'm honestly not trying to sound crazy, but I think Destined Rivals might do slightly better if possible. Again, this is a little bit controversial, and I'm on the fence between the two. Let me know in the comments what you actually think. Do you believe... let me rephrase the question. Do you think Prismatic Evolutions or Destined Rivals is going to do better long term? If I had to be more realistic, I'm probably going to say Prismatic, but there's also this side of me that says Destined Rivals might compete with that. And we have seen so much growth in this set within the past few weeks, guys. It's insane. Destined Rivals booster bundles, and within the past month, are up 5%. Past 3 months, up 32%. It's insane, the surge right now. And again, this is just common market sense, right? Do not be buying at all-time highs. Be buying at all-time lows. So I would not be pouring any money into Destined Rivals right now. ETB's up 25%. And I know some of you guys are in that fear of like, oh my God, Destined Rivals is not getting a reprint. I'm so scared. Guys, it will. Do not worry. We are going to see that. And I've said this again and again, and I'm going to continue to stand my point. Do you guys remember how Surging Sparks got a reprint with Costco with the ETB and Booster Bundle? You remember how Prismatic Evolutions got a reprint with the ETB and Booster Bundle? I am on the skeptical side that we might see a reprint with Destined Rivals ETBs and Booster Bundles at Costco. I can like sort of visually see it. Again, that's not confirmed. It's just a little bit of a prediction, but that is what they tend to do with a lot of these products, especially when they get ridiculously high. Surging Sparks ETBs peaked around $115. When they got a Costco print, crashed all the way down to $70. Twilight Masquerade was pushing like $100, crashed all the way down to $60. Stellar Crown Pokemon Center ETBs pushing like $150, $200. I don't remember the exact, and then they crashed down. So I think Destined Rivals will have that exact same scenario where we're gonna get a reprint of these and just see a massive crash. Now, noted, right? I'm gonna be a little bit more realistic, as Destined Rivals is a more respectable set, it will most likely see a bit more of a surge than recovery than a lot of these, worser sets. But just keep that in mind regarding Destined Rivals, and that's my personal take on it. I am very, very patient right now in the market. Let me just say that, so I'm not tripping on my own words. So a next product that I want to briefly mention this week is going to be the Mega Charizard UPC. I've been talking about this product a lot, especially in my last few videos, and I'm bringing this up consistently just due to the fact that we have no official, date, time, whatever the case may be, of this getting a reprint at Costco. That's my biggest buy-in price point when this gets an official reprint at Costco. Same thing with Prismatic SPC, but it looks to be what I'm currently analyzing off TCG player graphs. An all-time low level, as of right now, December 7th, seems to be around 170. We're currently sitting at 175. We have some buy-ins at 173, 175, 175, 173, blah, blah, blah. The list goes on. And to be respectable, this UPC is actually very, very cheap right now, right? Compared to what we see with Prismatic SPCs and a lot more of the older ones, 170 is a lot lower. I believe Prismatic SPCs were 190, 200. So this is definitely a bit cheaper. And in my personal opinion, it's very, very solid. I love this UPC. I'm so excited to have a few of these in my collection. But again, I'm being a little bit patient with this and waiting to pick this product up. So let me know if any of you guys have managed to get at MSRP, waiting, or doing anything more specifically with this product in particular. Now, I want to do a little bit of a throwback to end this video. I want to go back to a set like Crown Zenith. Crown Zenith was one of the few sets that I personally loved from the Sword and Shield era. I invested heavily into this set, surprisingly, with the Sea and Sky collections and some of the chase cards. But if there's one product that I want you guys to take away, especially what we're going through right now, is what is taking the hit and what is not taking the hit. If we make this a little bit more detailed, if we go to the sealed products, we have Pokemon Center ETBs, which in the past month have come down 3.74%. Regular ETBs past month down 10%. We have Sea and Sky Premium Collection boxes past month down 20%. So that, my friends, was definitely a massive drop in price, which honestly, I have no idea why. That's very, very weird, honestly, dude. Honestly, that does not look right. There is something off about that for sure. But, I mean, hey, we can literally... Yeah, it's really weird. So it looks to be manipulated. I don't know if you guys can realize that. That's why you have to actually check what you're saying, right? Because we have some sales at 215, and it just looks to be some market manipulation. So just pay attention to this stuff, guys. It is very, very, very deceiving, even though we have some sales at 175. So I don't know. It's a little bit all over the place right now. And then we obviously have the booster bundles within the past month coming down around 5%. So what I want you guys to take away, at least out of the top products right here, is that Pokemon Center ETBs, which has been something I've been preaching on, and a lot of us other YouTubers have been preaching on ever since the beginning of this channel, well, I guess the bull market, is that Pokemon Center ETBs tend to be the safer play. I am not saying that investing in a Pokemon Center ETBs is going to protect your investment in a crash, but analyzing regular ETBs compared to Pokemon Center ETBs, it's almost 2x, how should I phrase this? It's 6% better than the 10%. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to compare apples to apples. I'm not good at that in this vocabulary term. But all I'm trying to say here is that Pokemon Center ETBs tend to be a bit more of the safer play, at least as we're currently analyzing this. And it's just a good reminder, guys, to understand that even though we're going through a market crash, there are still some products protecting their plays while others not so much. So it's just a good idea to keep that in mind. Now, I do not want to hold you for that much longer. Thank you all so much for stopping by and watching. If you have any ideas, any comments, any questions, any concerns, leave them down there. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.